What's up, Blue Bloods? Brandon Holmes here, one half of the Blue Bloods College Game Time podcast and YouTube channel, podcasting channel for the fans, by the fans, dropping fresh college sports content every day and live streaming the show every Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. Red Raider fans, you got something to cheer about, but before we get into it, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button below. We appreciate all the support. Now, Red Raiders, when you guys lost your head coach this last year, everybody was wondering, what was the drop-off going to be? What was going to happen? There's an external search to find somebody else, but the players said they wanted Mark Adams. And the players seem to be right because Mark Adams just coached the Red Raiders to a top 10 upset over number 6 Kansas. Now, this was a game I was looking forward to all day. I wanted to see how they were going to compete. We know this is in January. Everything's getting ready to get kicking started for major conference implications as we're getting ready for March Madness, which is right around the corner. And man, did Mark Adams have his guys ready to play. He said it in pregame and all his pregame interviews. He said, for us to beat Kansas, we're going to have to do this, but one thing, we're going to have to get to 70, and we're going to have to prevent Kansas from getting to 70. And that's exactly what he did. Texas Tech ended up scoring 75, Kansas ended up scoring 67. Listen, leading the way was B. Williams, man. B. Williams, my guy Bryson Williams, dropping 22 points. On top of that, man, you had great guard play from Clarence Nadolny. He had 17 tonight. And I mean, the Red Raiders put on a great performance. They had great offense. They played great defense. They held Kansas off a late into the game surge. And capitalized on some major mistakes that a Bill Self team inflicted on themselves. I'm interested to see how this plays out. This is a pretty, dare I say, kind of wide open Big 12 this year. We don't know who's who. Obviously, Kansas is always going to be one of the favorites. But I wouldn't sleep on Mark Adams and Texas Tech. Listen, they played a good ball game. They've been placing together a good season all year. And I'm not going to start sleeping on them. They're 10-3. They're 10-3 and so far 1-1 in conference. Not a bad team at all. So Red Raider fans, I think you guys have a chance of potentially, if you play the way you played today, and Mark, if he can get these guys peaking at the right time, I think there's a good chance of you winning the Big 12 and making some noise in the NCAA tournament. This was a major win. Most people didn't think it was going to happen with the coaching change. And so I have to applaud the Red Raiders for having a big game, pulling off a big upset at home in Lubbock against a top 10 opponent in Kansas. Obviously, we have some ways to go before the NCAA tournament hits, but I think this will bode well for the Texas Tech Red Raiders as they are getting ready to continue in conference play. Once again, I'm Brandon Holmes, one half of the Blue Bloods College Game Time podcast and YouTube channel, dropping fresh college sports content every day. Hit the subscribe button, and until next time, Raider fans, peace.